Welcome to Pocket Winner Lockpicking and Lock Sport. Today we're going to talk about two things. One, what's in front of me. The second one is a first. My first. I've decoded my first ever bike locks. This was one, and this one was the other. So no, I didn't do it on camera because they are not my bike locks. And it's the first time I did it, and I didn't know how long it would take me, and I thought, well, you just don't need to sit around for 2 hours while I figure out how it's done. So I checked my playlist on combination locks and had me mate Swindler all over it, so checked out his videos on how to do it. Did it the indirect method, which is what you do is you pull it apart, so create tension, and then you go through each number to find the binder. So for instance, that's on 8, so you would go to 7 and then tension it, and if this one's really hard to turn, then you know 7's number. If it's really easy to turn, you know 7's not the number, and then you just go through each one. And you start on the number on which end to start, or you pull it apart and you see which end is hardest to turn first, and then you start from that end and you work down. So that's what I did. So very happy, very sore fingers, owies, like, yeah, owies, but I did it for a mate. He's a tradie. He came around the other day to sort out some stuff, and got talking locks as you do, and I told him been doing some stuff for family and friends and around the community, and he asked me about those locks. He had them locked up, using them on his gate. A tradie came, he gave him the combination, and when he got home, the tradie had changed all the combinations on his locks. He doesn't know how he did it, and they were all locked up. So I said, drop them around, I'll see what I can do. So happy days that I've finally cracked my first bike lock combination. I'm actually stoked as. Now let's talk about what's in front of me. This is for information for Paracentric. So this is my Valyrian set that I won all the way back on Storylocks. This is 900, so this is what it came in. This was it. Yep. And I couldn't use it because I didn't have handles for it. So Barebones made these handles. These are the sinew ones, and these have all my Valyrian set in them. So as you can see, they do fit very well. There's no metal showing for them. So they're made specifically for Law Lock Tools stuff. Also, I have these ones, which are the Bone Yoke, and these are made for Law Lock Tools stuff as well. This one has the squint oil or something. That's the one with the jaggedy things there. That fits in these nicely as well. And another, just a single pick that I brought at the time, had a different profile to everyone else once again, and popped it in a Bone Yoke. Now let's talk the other ones. So you've got the ones that are layered, and then you've got the ones that are just the pick without the two scales on them. They fit into these ones. So this is a layered one. Not layered, it's got scales on it. Yeah, made specifically for Law Lock Tools. And this is one that doesn't have the scales. So both fit in to the same. Yep, and all I used on these was the super glue. slight difference in thickness, as you can see. But it worked really well. So let's do sizes. Okay, so for the Valyrian set, so mine is, zero that out, go to there, so that's 0.65 of a millimetre, whack that, it's 25.5 in inches. That's the thickness of my pick. So then the thickness of this becomes 4.84, which is that, whatever, however you say that. And then you're looking at, so thickness of that, the length. Okay. So your length of your pit handle (89.91 millimeters), so call it 90 mil. 3.5 through 9.5 of an inch, whatever that is. So this sits in the hand comfortably. I have a little bit dangling out the ends, smaller hands, my hand size from my pick. When I hold my pick to when I hold my thing is really comfortable. So let's talk weight. So let's move all these out of the way. Because one of the things I've found with these handles is they are very light, and they enable you to have, so depending on the thickness of your glue and stuff would, you know, add more weight to it if you were to use that gel Gorilla Glue. That's a heavy sort of substance. So let's grab a pick, throw it on. So that's, what's that say? 7 grams. So 7 grams. What's that say? Oh, the light's in the way. That's 8 grams. So depending on how much glue you use, depends on, that's 9 grams. 9 grams. 10 grams. 5 grams. So, no, 8 grams. So, that's that. So let's look at the Bone Yoke with the squintoid. 14 grams. This one, 13 grams. Now if we look at the this shape, we're looking at, that's a forest diamond. Clear that. 11 grams. So the one with the scales, 18 grams. Another one without the scales, 19 grams. Oh, that one's got the scales then. 19 grams. So that's your weights. That's what it looks like. Now, if you go onto Barebone's site, what you will discover is a whole lot more choice. So they have brought out a lot more handles that will suit your Valyrian set that will also suit the other shapes of picks that Law Lock Tools has. They've also brought out wooden scales as well for your picks. So do go check out Bones. They got a heap of great handles and they feel extremely comfortable. I love using this. It is so light. You don't feel like you've got anything in your hand, so hand fatigue is not there. And with the width of, let's do the width of these ones, 6, 23, and then the length, don't know what happened then. Let's just try that again. Did something to it. Oh, okay, it's decided to shit itself. Alright, so there you go. That's all the information I have for you. You could also go with these ones, which are thicker than the Peterson and longer than the Peterson. And these are comfortable as well. So in your hand, a little bit shorter. So I would have my pick like so. That's the end of that pick. So there you go with the bone scales. So a bit shorter. There's other handles you can also put your Valyrian set into. And part of that is this. This is the bone skin that El Palmer had a hand in designing, and these are held together with O-rings, and so you can pop your pick in there. So that's a Bones pick, just as thin as the Valyrian. Yeah, as you can see, it's been in there for a while, and so you just put your pick in there like so. Do that. Position it how you want it. You want a bit out because you don't want to snap the plastic, you know, allow for the flex. If you have it too far close, it'll flex and snap your plastic. And then put your O-rings back on. Oh, okay, can't do that with my finger at the minute. So lots of options with Bones for Valyrian set handles. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm pretty excited that I've been able to decode my first ever bike locks, because I do have a bike lock bounty to go through from all those old bike locks that I scored from the hospital that time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere.